Hello, in today's video, just want to learn how to create something like this. They are called buttons, and also you can call them call to action. They are just you just give your on your flyer, you just apply them like buy more, order, learn more, all this stuff that you add on your designs. So some of them are custom, and these are the one I prepared for the class. So let's jump into the video. Okay, the first one is this one. Let's try and let me hide the rest. Let's try and do this to make it a bit more perfect. I just simply use my grid tool, then I adjust this, just depending on your preference. So I on this magnet tool and come to my shape menu. I select the shape, so then I did this, then I increase the radius, check mark it. Oh, let me give it a color. And I select a new shape, did the same thing, but in this time I'm not fitting it. Then I did this. So this is about it, but I come back here and increase the stroke radius, depending on your choice. Then this is it. This is how to do this simple but unique buttons. The next one is, let me delete this. I think I did this. Let's try and replicate this. I just did this, increase the stroke, whatever. Select a new shape and click on the triangle here, and I make it the same color as this is. Come to crop, I flip it, and that's all. Depending, then you can now add your text on it: buy more, order more, subscribe. So the next one is, let me delete this as well. This, how to create something like this. There's some people's design that I often see that they try doing this, but they don't really get it perfect. But make sure you watch this video patiently, and I'm going to explain how this is done in a simple way. Okay, so I on my grid tool and I select these handles depending on your preference. Then this is what I did. I think I explained how to use the grid tool on my video. You can go and check it out if you don't really know. So I copy this, come here, copy it. Okay, just based on your preference. Then I copy. So I'm going to remove all these ones. Now I'm left alone with this, and this is the layout this is the layout I really want to use. So you come to your bezier tool, depending on how we call it. So I'm going to use this 4 points. I also taught you guys how to use the bezier tool. If you are confused and you can watch it here, or YouTube is going to suggest it for you. So this is what I did. 1, 2. So the buttons, the handles here now, the points here are now 4. So I just close it and come to my bezier tool. This is the point for adding, this is the mode for adding points, and this is the mode for adjusting points. I told you guys. Just watch closely. I make sure this handle is touching the other point, and everything are touching. Make sure this point is touching. And make sure this handle is touching the other one. You can see the red lines. When you feel it, you see that it just creates a square. You come back to your edit, and this slider, you just move it here. The one above here, you move it down this way. This, you move it this way, and the slider and its slider, you move it up like this and you adjust it. Let me off this black stroke, and this is how it's done. It's just as simple as that. Then you start adding your text depending on what. Let me redo it again if you don't understand. After adjusting this grid line, I come to my bezier tool, tap on this adjust mode 1, 2. So the point here is now 4. Then I close it here using this action. The second one at the action side, I close it, come back to my edit mode. Then I did this. I make sure the handles are touching. Now when you off this stroke and switch on this color mode, it's going to give you a square, but we already have this extra point here, so you move this one of the handles, you drag it to this way, and the one at the vertical side, the handle at the vertical side, then you move it down like this. You move it down this way, and this one also you drag it this way, and its handle you adjust it like this. Make sure it's touching the first ruler here, and you are done. So that's just about it. The next one we want to do is how to create something like this. What I just use is I select my shape, but this time around I'll be using a gradient instead of using a color. So I come here, let me first select my color. On this slider, this is the first color and this is the second color. So you are going to, on this side, on this menu, you are going to switch the direction of the color. So this is the one we'll be using, this particular, the one above. So, and you take this one, select color and move it down to 0, then you drag it, you make them very close and sharp. This edge is now sharp, then you click on OK and you have this. Then you can come back to your radius to increase the stroke, and you come to your stroke menu and boom, that's all. So we already create this. Let me delete this as well. To create something like this video is taking long. Just come to your, on the edit mode of this shape, you just come to your gradient, select the plus icon. We have 2 points here, so you are going to duplicate by tapping the plus. You can duplicate twice. Come here. Okay, sorry. Give it a color. And give this a color as well. Then you come back here. This last one here. Then you bring it down to the extreme. This as well. Bring it down to the extreme. How they are used will be explaining on the further videos, so make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss it out. And this is it. They can work on it depending on how you want it. I think I already explained how something like this is done, so let me delete this. The last one is this, where you create something like it is moving, like the shape is moving somehow to the back or in a wave manner. So this is what I did. Just come to this shape, select my color, come to shape again and select this triangle. When I select it, I'm going to use different color this time. And I'm using this down. Click on OK. Then you just rotate it this way and make sure I do it like this. Then I can just come to this. Let me bring it to the back. I'm sorry. Can adjust it. Adjust the position. And that's all. So that's the end of the video. So don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you are new, and see you guys next week Friday. Bye.